An important first step when handling food is to wash your hands. Spend at least 20 seconds washing your hands to make sure that they are clean. Wearing a cut glove when using a knife is very important. We do not want any injuries on the job. When carrying a knife through the store, it is important to carry it at the side with the point towards the floor. It is important to remember that cold food cannot be stored above 41 degrees Fahrenheit. If you are unsure about the freshness of a food, make sure to talk to a manager. And if the food is not safe for service, then we need to dispose of the food and count it as waste. It is important to clean and sanitize every surface that you use, even when prepping food, because of the potential for it to come in contact with ready-to-eat food. When doing the prep job, if you are uncertain how to prep something, please contact a manager or consult the binder that is in the kitchen with all of the prep information. Make sure that when you're prepping food, you're checking the expiration date on the food so that we use the freshest ingredients possible. When prepping chicken, it is important to take the time and sort through the chicken to check for any bones that might be in the meat. When checking for bones, you may also note that there is some fat on the chicken. We don't cut off the fat because it adds to the flavor. We then add seasoning and thoroughly coat the meat. We prep our steak by taking the meat and then cutting it into half-inch slices. We then add seasoning and thoroughly coat the meat. When prepping carnitas and barbacoa, we start with a pan with 3 ounces of water. Then, using a scale, we weigh the pan with the water to tare it, and then find the weight of just the meat. Then we wrap it in saran wrap in tin foil, putting the weight of the meat on the tin foil. When the carnitas and barbacoa go into the Widco, it is important to date the meat 2 days from when you put it into the Widco. That is the last day that the meat is usable. If for any reason you are hurt while doing your job, it is important to let a manager know so that they can fill out an accident report. When restocking things, make sure to use the first in, first out rule. Make sure to put new pans in the very back. Any pans that were in there are used before the new one. We sanitize our cut gloves by sending them through the dish machine. Make sure that there are no other dishes with the cut glove. Once we've finished prepping our food, the way we date it is we put the day that the food goes bad. So once that date hits, the food has to be gone.